Game for another tournament? Excellent. If you'll all be so kind as to ante up. And now for your bounty challenge opportunity. Claptrap, your bounty, please. To claim the bounty, all you have to do is win the tournament.
Seriously, that's the way you're gonna play? I call.
Nah.
Yeah, I'll call.
I think I'll call.
Check.
Checorama.
Impressive.
Ooh, nice. I'm out.
I don't know. That's a little too much action for me.
Oh, Sam, think of all the hamdingers we could buy with that.
Shh, I'm thinking. I fold.
The player takes the pot.
So, Samson, you work for that Doc Venture egghead, right?
Oh, it's a little more complicated than that, but, I'm his bodyguard.
So why isn't he at the table tonight? You know, with his massive brain and all.
I'm a little curious about that too. Although our invitation was extended to Venture Industries in general, we assumed that Dr. Venture himself would be accepting.
Well, a big part of my job is screening Doc Venture's mail for dangerous items. Anthrax, bombs, financial scams, that sort of thing.
You thought this was a scam?
Well, not really. Just no better than to let Rusty anywhere near a poker table.
What, he can't bluff?
Are you kidding? Doc lies like a rug, but he's just not so good with numbers and probability, stuff like that.
Ash grabs the pot.
I was probably bluffing that time, but thanks for playing along. So anyway, just like Einstein.
Sure. Let's go with that.
Call.
I call.
Check. Check.
Check.
I haven't seen so many weak-kneed checks since Max won the Eastern Bloc karaoke finals.
Alles klar, der Kommissar?
Check.
I'll keep this friendly.
Fold.
Fold.
Ash grabs the pot.
Someone get a hose, cause I'm on fire, baby. Yeah, I'm in.
Nope.
I feel lucky. What about you, punk?
I'm gonna check.
You know, when I heard that Ash Williams was gonna be here tonight, I kinda thought you were gonna be a girl.
I'm getting a lot of that lately.
You know, it's probably the name Ashley. Used to be a boy's name, but that was way back in the 40s, gone with the wind and all that.
It's still a guy's name.
technically, sure, yeah, but now that the girls have gotten a toehold on it, dads don't want to slap a feminine name on their sons. Same thing happened to Leslie and Shannon and Vivian. Oh, jeez.
Owen. Whoa.
Yeah, that was probably the right move.
Rock steals the pot.
Yeah, that was probably the right call.
Anyway, Vivian.
Oh yeah, Hank really dodged a bullet on that one. Vivian Venture. I call.
I'll call that.
Check.
I check.
I'll check that.
Checko.
I'm not sure whether this hand's getting interesting or stupid. Check.
Check.
Bet.
I fold.
Don't feel bad. If I had your brain, I'd fold too.
Sometimes you gotta laugh.
And I'm out.
Ash grabs the pot.
Don't kick yourself. I would have folded too. But, you know, in a manlier way.
The blinds are now 600 and 1200.
Not this time.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
I call.
Check.
I'll bet.
Call.
A judicious poker player knows the importance of a well-timed fold. And then there's you.
Hey! I just had a great idea. When this is over, the four of us should, grab a beer and armor up, maybe take a freighter to Pandora, and, totally go on some missions together.
I don't know.
I'm kind of a loner.
Yeah, I've got a thing. Place. Later. Good night.
Ah, come on! It'll be great! With my brains and your collective capacity for mindless destruction, we'll find the fault in no time.
Mr. Funny Chips has ace high. Ash has a pair of queens. Sam has a pair of eights. Mr. Williams wins the pot.
The Ash and Wendy Williams Honeymoon Fund thanks you for your continued support.
Anyhow, okay, but only if I can bring Max. He really puts the ahem in mayhem.
And the viscera in evisceration.
Of course! The more minions, the merrier. Ash?
6 hours?
6 or 7 hours, tops. Of course, Pandoran hours are 8 times as long as Earth hours, but
What?
nothing. Right. You know this little thing called the planet without a tank?
What the hell? I haven't been to another planet in weeks.
All the heck in.
Ah, damn it, all in.
Really?
It was fun while it lasted.
Son of a bitch!
No! I mean, yes!
Rock Samson has a pair of sixes. Sam has 3 of a kind. Sam wins.
The next time you play, you might want to have better cards.
So, where was I? Oh, yeah. All right! I will be waiting outside after the tournament with your release forms, your level 1 gear, and your inoculation shots.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Jack.
Ooh, decisive.
I'll check.
I'll check that.
I'll bet.
Finish him! Who the what now?
Big
Whoa.
mistake here. He's gotta be bluffing, right? Fold.
Excuse me.
Said fold!
Damn, G! Look at all that cheddar. I'll fold.
Nice. Holyoke, Massachusetts.
The player has 2 pair. Sam has 2 pair. Sam wins with the higher pairs.
Is this what good luck feels like?
The player has busted out and must leave the table before everyone starts laughing.
I knew you weren't cool enough to handle one of these.
You know what I always say in situations like this? At least I'm not being attacked by demons.
Ready for more, I see. Tonight's tournaments have a $20,000 buy-in. And now for another bounty challenge. Mr. Samson, the orb, please. To claim the bounty, all you have to do is win the tournament.
Tonight we'll be playing Omaha Hold'em.
Call.
Sure, why not?
Call!
Okay, raise.
Max. Fold.
Nah.
Call! Check-a-rooney!
Check.
So, on Pandora, you can get guns and vending machines?
Guns, ammo, medkits, you name it, we vend it.
What about candy bars?
Candy bars? What kind of monster would sell candy bars and vending machines where innocent kids could get their hands on them?
But here on Earth,
Yeah, here on Earth, you've got an obesity epidemic, people. But on Pandora, our children are healthy, lean fighting machines. So suck it!
The player has 2 pair. And Mr. Williams has a flush. Ash wins.
Come to daddy.
You can't win if you don't play. Yeah.
Nope.
Think. Raise.
this deck's gone colder than Max's beady little shark eyes.
Go on with your bad self.
Ah,
Okay, I'll bet.
hold.
Check. I'll check.
The player has 3 of a kind. And Ash has a pair of 5s. The player wins the hand.
Not bad, Spanky.
Icon.
Raise.
I'm in.
Hey, I just had a great idea. When this is over, the 4 of us should, like, grab a beer and armor up, maybe take a freighter to Pandora, and, like, totally go on some missions together.
I don't know.
I'm kind of a loner.
Yeah, I've got a thing at the place later tonight.
Ah, come on. It'll be great. With my brains and your collective capacity for mindless destruction, we'll find the fault in no time.
Okay, but only if I can bring Max. He really puts the ahem in mayhem.
And the viscera in evisceration.
Rock steals the pot.
I could do this all night.
So, anyway, of course, the more minions the merrier. Ash?
6 hours?
6 or 7 hours, tops. Of course, Pandoran hours are 8 times as long as Earth hours, but
What?
nothing. Brock, you know this whole thing falls apart without a tank.
What the hell? I haven't been to another planet in weeks.
All right! Steve and I will be waiting outside after the tournament with your release forms, your level 1 gear, and your inoculation shot.
I got a bad feeling about this.
I'll bet.
Impressive.
Great day in the
Big
morning.
mistake, Junior.
I think one of you has taken leave of his senses. More so than usual, I mean.
I buy a lot of Bowie knives.
The player takes the pot.
Yeah, I'm in.
I'll call.
Call.
I'm gonna check.
I'll bet.
Nah.
I'll fold.
Nope.
Rock steals the pot.
Fear's a bitch, isn't it?
You appear to be nodding off. Let's see if moving the blinds up to 600 and 1200 gets your attention.
These cards smell worse than that unspeakable thing Max brought home that one time.
I'm in.
I call.
Check.
I'll check that.
Try not to freak out. I'm just tossing out a few of my extra chips.
Oh yeah, I definitely made the right decision.
I'm all in.
Who the what now? Okay, Claptrap, keep it cool. Don't stare at the money, or it'll think you're a creep. Those cards were worse than stairs. To understand that joke, check out Borderlands 2, available now. Catch Borderlands fever.
Wendy and I could repair the Oldsmobile with that money. Ugh.
Well, that was a clever move that won't come back to bite you in your ample posterior.
Booyah!
The player has a pair of aces. Brock has 3 of a kind. Brock wins.
Well, it looks like Lady Luck settled in for a long night at the Casa de Brock.
Could one of you guys drop out? Crowds make me nervous.
So, what did Orpheus have to say about Wendy?
There isn't any Wendy.
I knew it! She's really a man, isn't she?
No, jerkwad, she's a book.
Okay, that's a new one. But at least she's not a cake.
According to that Orpheus bozo, Wendy's actually something called the Nasi Menorson.
Nakamura, what?
Nasi Menorson, an ancient book of prehistoric spells used to trap, imprison, and destroy demons. It's like the bizarro version of that evil Necronomicon I keep running into.
Yeah, okay, it's a book used by the good guys to kick the crap out of demons. I get that, but how did a book turn into your fiancé?
All in.
Call. Oh, yeah.
What the hell?
Mr. Samson has a straight, and Mr. Williams has 2 pair. Brock wins the hand.
I'll just take those.
Ash has been eliminated, or at least he's about to be.
Ah! You know, you could have just asked me to leave.
I praise.
Fold.
I call.
%of all poker moves are checks. It's not an interesting statistic, but neither was your check.
Check.
I bet.
Seriously, that's the way you're gonna play? I'd buy a lot of Bowie knives.
I think you should know that the Claptrap general purpose robot is designed to be completely immune to outrageous bluffing. Not this time. Ooh, this is not going to end well.
Ha! Nice.
The player has 2 pair. Brock Samson has a full house. Brock wins.
It's no shame in losing to a superior opponent, Spanky.
It appears you have lost all your chips. Oh well, it's only money. Your money. $20,000 of it. Right down the drain. You're lucky. If this had been an Aperture experiment instead of a poker game, you'd be falling down a bottomless pit right now.